What is good, Tesla family? It's Rey-Jay back with another video, and this one wants to just briefly talk about Tesla's share price and break down more information about Tesla's news that came out for today. I'm going to talk about something very important that Cathie did and why it's not as big as some people are making it seem. I'm going to break down what the headlines are saying about Tesla too and why it could lead to more bullish price action for Tesla as we're starting to see more and more bullish catalysts. But before I break anything down about all this information, before I get into any more details and break down why Tesla is looking so bullish right now, let me just mention a couple of things. I am firstly not a financial planner, so take none of this as financial advice. And also, if you guys can, please check out the Webull link, which is down below and in the description. If you sign up for Webull and deposit any amount of money into the account, you are guaranteed up to 12 free stocks. The offer ends in just 4 hours, so check it out before they run out. Anyways, let's break down what's going on with Tesla and the market. So, just right off the bat, Tesla is looking more bullish as this thing's making higher highs and higher lows, and we have a potential bullish wedge developing. Tesla's in a very nice accumulation phase, trying to push up higher. So even if we do drop a little bit with the industrial data coming out for tomorrow in the morning, or if we gap down just a tiny bit, I still think as we approach the Michigan Consumer Sentiment Report, 30 minutes after the market opens, or after the report comes out, we should see Tesla try to push towards this 280 area. The trend is looking quite good for them. Even though momentum is slowing down, I think Tesla still has potential, especially because SPY is looking bullish. SPY is also trying to push up, and it should be hitting 452 very soon in this nice cup and handle. I will break down more details about this in my other videos, which are on my different channel. But just to be clear, Apple has a change in market structure, looking more bullish, looking for 177. The QQQ looks more bullish, trying to push for 378 to 380. It could drop a little bit first before getting that bounce, but the 4 hours looking more bullish. And Nvidia stock is also looking quite good too. So it has a potential inverse head and shoulders, and many of these different stocks out there are looking more and more bullish. So, anyways, with that said, the market is improving. This is going to help Tesla to some extent, and Tesla's looking stronger simultaneously. We could see Tesla push thanks to all of this. But it's not just because of what's going on with the technicals, but also because of the news. And the news is a much bigger factor, in my opinion, for Tesla specifically, because we're getting some good pieces of news which are looking very promising and very bullish. Let's first talk about Cathie Wood. What did she do? Is this a bad sign or not? The answer is no. This is completely normal. Here's why. Cathie Wood has trimmed the Tesla position just a little bit more, and they do this all the time, these fund managers. It's nothing out of the ordinary, nothing to be too worried about, because she sold about 51,000 shares just yesterday. That's about $14 million worth. However, they have Tesla as their largest holding with an 11.38% weight of their overall fund. That is very important. The second largest fund they have is going to be for Roku at 8.1%. So I just want to make it clear, okay, they're still heavily invested into Tesla. They're not necessarily giving up on the company or doing anything too bad. They're still heavily invested into Tesla. They're still bullish for the long term. Cathie Wood even said she sees Tesla going to $2,000 a share over the next couple of years by 2030. Okay, so they're still bullish. They're just trimming a small part of their position to put it into something else, to reposition, to hedge. They do this all the time. It's nothing to be worried about, no matter what these articles try to say. There are articles out there saying that, Cathie Wood is potentially going to cut more Tesla. Is she selling Tesla? Is she doing this? It's a tiny amount of shares she is getting rid of just for the time being. They're still holding millions of them. Okay, so it's not the end of the world. Don't let anyone try to scare you about this. They're still holding on to their position. They still have a very, very large stake into Tesla. Now, to add on to this, there was some news that came out about how Tesla's moving closer to launching Tesla Electric in Australia. This is good news for them because this is going to incentivize more Australians to get Tesla's Powerwall. This service is going to be available to people over there potentially. And there's been more talk about how Tesla Electric is only available to Powerwall owners in Texas, but they're expanding it to different parts of Australia and potentially even the UK, which is going to incentivize more people to buy Tesla's products. Now, this is going to bring in more revenue, very, very awesome stuff, and this is just what Tesla needs. On top of this, we have even more bullish news. Tesla has announced that they're in the process of improving their overall, manufacturing capabilities and processes for their cars. So they want to use a new die cast process that could significantly reduce costs and simplify the manufacturing process to help them manufacture more in less time. Now, could Tesla pull this off? The answer is yes. I think Tesla has the potential to do so. But let me make it clear that this is not officially confirmed just yet. They haven't actually done this. They're still working on this. They're going to be testing it out, and they're going to potentially even use this as time goes on. If this ends up being the case, we could see Tesla use this for the new potential $25,000 EV, and this could help them cut costs and really improve their designs and make the cars so much more effective. So this is bullish news. If they achieve this, it's going to be very, very incredible. To add on to this, I mean, we're seeing more and more reports about this single cast that they're using for the body. They're going to be using some different materials relative to before. It involves the use of 3D printing and other industrial sand capabilities to make it their molds for casting and things like that. It's going to cut costs, help them out with modifications. And although Tesla has not officially confirmed that they're going to be doing this for their EVs, they're still working on the process, which could be very beneficial for the long term. To add on to this, Tesla might offer optimal Cybertruck coating that is scratch proof to everything but diamonds. Now, this is awesome. They're going to become a lot more durable, but at the same time, remember, other cars out there could be driving. So if it does end up like hitting somebody else, there's likely going to be more damage to most other cars than the Cybertruck, as it's very, very durable, very, very strong. I know it's not what people want to hear me say, but I'm just saying that just so that people are prepared for what both the trade-offs are. However, nonetheless, we could just go back for a second and just remember that it being scratch proof potentially would be very good. That's going to make the car more and more strong. It's very, very, very durable, and this is very good for safety in a lot of ways at the same time. So this is a very, very awesome design. In my opinion, I love the design. I think it's very cool. Other people could disagree, which is completely fine. I know not the Cybertruck is just not for everyone, but it is what it is. And with all of that said, I think there's so much potential in the company. I think they're continuing to grow, and I can't wait for what the future holds. I'm also very excited to see what Tesla announces about their new features to be coming out and when deliveries start coming in the next upcoming weeks. So they have the delivery events coming out soon. This is going to be very bullish. With the Cybertruck approaching, I see Tesla continuing to uptrend in terms of its share price. Head on to all of this. Tesla's Shanghai export lot is showing lots of the Model 3 Highland production ramp is going very, very smoothly. This is great news for Tesla because these new updates are just continuing to get investors excited, get more and more people out there to buy the new model. And I think it looks very, very nice with the new LEDs. I just think they look beautiful. So I'm very, very excited about this. I cannot wait for what the future holds. All right. So thank you all so much for listening. Just to be clear with everyone, I think Tesla's doing very, very well. I can't wait to see how this improves for them moving forward. I am bullish for the share price for tomorrow. I think there's more upside potentially coming. And I just want to make it as clear as possible. The news has been on Tesla's side for the past few days. Good news. Don't worry about the Cathie Wood news. It's nothing too horrible. It's completely normal. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for listening. Have a good one. Tesla to the moon and peace out.